Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back again in the third lecture of standard 7th of subject science. In the second lecture we had discussed about the appliances works on the basis of heating effect of electric current like a electric bulb, electric fuse that we are discussed in the second lecture. Here in the third lecture we are going to learn on the another effect. We are going to learn the another effect, and it is magnetic effect of current. So in the second lecture we discussed there are the two types of effects in a current is generated. First is heating effect that we had discussed in the second lecture, and second one, it is a magnetic effect. Now this effect we are going to discuss in this particular lecture. What is the magnetic effect of current? In the second lecture we discussed what is the heating effect and appliances which are working on the basis of that heating effect. Here in this particular lecture we are going to learn about the magnetic effect. So first of all, magnetic effect, what is the difference between magnetic effect and heating effect? Heating effect can be summarized as when the current is flow through any electrical appliances, through any electrical circuits, it generates the heat inside that circuit. This is the heating effect. And what is the magnetic? Magnetic means attraction or repulsion. We know that. So when the current is flowing through any electrical appliances or any electrical conductor, around it magnetic effect is generated, and the things which are magnetic material, it gets attracted towards that wire. So this is the magnetic effect of current that we are going to learn here. So what was the concept of magnetic effect? How it was discovered at that time? Who was discovered at that time? Let's learn. Magnetic effect firstly noticed by the scientist. Firstly it was noticed by the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted. Hans Christian Ørsted, the name of the scientist was Hans Christian Ørsted, who was the firstly noticed the magnetic effect of current. Hans Christian Ørsted को पहली बार पता चला, उन्होंने नोटिस किया था कि जब भी किसी भी वायर में से करंट पास होगा सो वो वायर दूसरे मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल को अपनी तरफ खींचता है. So magnetic effect firstly noticed by the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted in 1820. How it was noticed? How it was discovered? Once when he was identifying, once he was conducting his experiments, or once he was identifying the heating effect through electrical wire. अब जो हैंस ऑस्टेड थे वो अपनी एक्टिविटी कर रहे थे, हीटिंग इफेक्ट जनरेट कर रहे थे इलेक्ट्रिकल वायर में से, मीन्स करंट पास किया. सो वंस व्हेन ही वाज आइडेंटिफाइंग द हीटिंग इफेक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, द कंपास विच इज प्लेस्ड नियरर टू दैट वायर, द कंपास नीडल इज गेट्स डिफ्लेक्टेड. इट मीन्स दैट there is some extent of force acts on the needle of compass. It means that some substances are attracting that needle of compass. So compass placed near to that got deflected. So needle जो थी वो deflect हुई. So without any attraction, how it is possible? सो आफ्टर दैट उन्होंने नोटिस किया कि ये करंट जब हम पास कर रहे हैं तभी नीडल डिफ्लेक्ट हो रही है. अगेन ही डन दैट वन अनदर एक्सपेरिमेंट व्हेन ही रिवर्स द करंट when he reverses the currents, means suppose this is the electrical circuit, this is the circuit taken by the oscillator to generate the electrical heating effect. This is our wire. So this is the battery which is connected with this metallic wire, and this is our switch. Current is flowing through positive to negative. So current is flowing through here to here. So means when the current is gets reversed in this direction, so इस direction में ये needle इस तरफ move हुई, it gets deflected in this direction. When the currents gets reversed, the direction of magnetic needle is also gets reversed, changed. So due to when the current gets reversed, the direction of magnetic needle is also get reversed. सो डायरेक्शन चेंज किया करंट का, एट्रैक्शन की डायरेक्शन भी चेंज हो गई. सो थस मैग्नेटिक इफेक्ट इज डिस्कवर्ड. मैग्नेटिक इफेक्ट वॉज डिस्कवर्ड बाय दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट. सडनली इट वॉज डिस्कवर्ड व्हेन ही वॉज कंडक्टिंग हिज एक्सपेरिमेंट. द कंपास नीडल गेट सडनली अट्रैक्टेड. दैट्स व्हाई he well known that without any type of attraction this is not possible. It means that when we pass the electric current through any electrical circuit, it generates the magnetic effect. So due to this effect, coil of wire generates magnetic effect. So when we wrap the wire in this cylindrical mirror in this manner, so this is generates magnetic effect and it behaves like a magnet. So coil which is having a n tons of wire, this coil generates magnetic effect and this coil acts as a magnet for a certain time period up till whenever you are flowing the electric current through that coil. So this is acts as a, this behaves like a magnet, and this phenomena is useful to make electromagnet. So what are the electromagnets? The man-made magnets are known as a electromagnet. The man-made magnets are known as a electromagnets. Electromagnets which are works on the principle of magnetic effect of current. When you pass the electricity through any coil through electromagnet, it behaves like a magnet. So these are the two circuit diagrams that I am giving to you. This is not given in your textbook. This is wire. I connected here battery, positive, negative. So current is flowing in this direction. Compass needle is get deflected in this direction. When I change the terminals, positive to negative, negative to positive. This was the positive, now it becomes negative. This was the negative, now it becomes positive. So when I changed the direction of current, then direction of the deflection of needle is also gets reversed. So this is the magnetic effect of current. This is the magnetic effect of current. Now we are moving on the another topic, and it is the electromagnet, which works on the principle of magnetic effect. So what is the electromagnet? How it can be defined? What is the principle of working? That we will look in this particular topic. What is the electromagnet? Let's look. So it is a simple coil of insulated wire wound around a piece of magnetic substance. So suppose this is my piece of magnetic substance. This is magnetic substance. It can be attracted with towards the magnet, or it can attract the magnet, we can say. So this is the piece of magnetic material. The insulated wire wound around this magnet. So this is a coil. This is a electromagnet is a coil. It forms a coil. It is a coil wound around a piece of magnetic material. This is known as a electromagnet. अभी इसी के अराउंड में अगर हम मैग्नेट्स, दिस इज़ द मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल एंड वायर को लेकर इस पे अराउंड हम वाउंड कर दें तो दिस विल फॉर्म इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट. सो दिस इज़ द इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट. द मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल, the magnetic material, it is known as a core. So this is the magnetic material. This was the and wire wound around it. So this magnetic material is known as a core of that electromagnet. So this is the core of magnet. When current passes, it generates magnetic effect. When you pass the current around it, so n turns gives you magnetic effect. So here in the diagram I already explained you. So this is the piece of magnetic material and उसके अराउंड में हमने ये वायर से रैप्ड किया है यहाँ पर. So this is magnetic material and this is the wire wound around the magnetic material. So this magnetic material, it is known as a core, and this spherical, this whole structure, it is known as a electromagnet. Now the strength of the electromagnets, strength of the current, strength of the कितनी पावर होती है इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट में, that we are going to discuss here. So strength of any electromagnet, it depends on the two types of factors. What are the factors? It depends on the two types of factors. First factor is number of turns which we are using to make that electromagnet. The number of turns of coil, it depends. So suppose this was our magnetic material and I am wrapping here 100 tons and in the second case I am wrapping here 400 tons. In which case strength of the electromagnet will be maximum. In 400 number of tons case it will be maximum. So it depends on the number of tons in the coil. कितने टन्स कोयल के अंदर है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, अमाउंट ऑफ करंट विच इज़ फ्लोइंग थ्रू द कोयल. If here 400 tons are there and in that case you are just flowing 0.5 ampere of current, so this will not generate the high value of magnetic effect. So second factor is that amount of current which is flowing through this electromagnet. इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट में से कितना करंट आप पास कर रहे हो उसके ऊपर भी स्ट्रेंथ डिपेंड करती है. इफ द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इज मोर देन द स्ट्रेंथ विल बी मोर. इफ द नंबर ऑफ कोइल्स आर मोर, number of turns are more, then the effect is more. So this is all about your electromagnet. Now we are going to learn about the solenoid. What is solenoid and uses of electromagnets? So let's look. Now solenoid. What is solenoid? So solenoid is a artificial electromagnet. This is the artificial electromagnet. Solenoid is a cylindrical coil of a metal. When passed the electricity from it, it acts as a magnet. So how solenoid are formed? So suppose this is our metallic core. Around this I wound the wire of metal and then I will take it from the center of that wire. So I will obtain the n number of tons of coil. So it looks like this type of structure. This structure is known as a solenoid. So solenoid is a cylindrical coil of metal. When we pass the electricity from it, it acts as a magnet. So this is the solenoid. जब हम इसमें से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास करेंगे, so electricity continuously flows in this direction, so that's why it will act as a magnet. मैग्नेट की तरह ये काम करेगा. What are the uses of electromagnet? At what places electromagnets are used? So what are the uses of electromagnets? Firstly, electromagnets are used in electrical appliances. In what type of appliances it is used? So electromagnets are widely used in telephones that we are using for the communication. Telephones, it is widely used in a telephones. Then in a electric bell, in our offices, in our colleges, in our etc. at the hospitals, the bells which are rung when we press the switch, it will ring. Then this bell is works on the principle of electromagnet. So that in the next section we will discuss how it works in brief. So this is there is no confusion. So it should no confusion will be occur in your mind. And it is the third use of electromagnet is electrical motor. So these are the appliances in which electromagnets are used. First appliance is telephone, second electric bell which we learn in the upcoming session, electric motor. So firstly electromagnets are used in appliances. Now the second use, it is used in scrap yards. Scrap yards means the wastages of materials, wastages of metals, scraps we can say. So how it is used in scrap yards? It is used to separate the iron scrap from the mixture of scrap in scrap yard. So lots of metals के scraps जो थे एक दूसरे में mix हो जाए, and inside that iron is also there. So I want to separate the iron metal from that mixture. So electromagnets are used. When we pass the electricity, and will run on the surface of this mixture. So the iron metals which get sticks on this type of electromagnet. So it can be easily separated here. It can be easily separated here. Third use of electromagnet is to lift the heavy objects. It is widely used to lift the heavy objects. So very heavy electromagnets which are powerful in nature are used in cranes to lift the cars and blocks of metals. So the electromagnets which are heavy in nature, कार एंड मेटल के ब्लॉक को लिफ्ट करने के लिए वो यूज़ होते हैं. इफ़ यू वॉच्ड इन अ मूवी हेलीकॉप्टर विच कैरीज दी कार, सो दिस वर्क्स ऑन द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट. सो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट, these are the uses or applications of electromagnet. At 3 places these electromagnets are using now in our day-to-day life. So this is all over to you. In the next lecture we will learn about the electrical bell and we will solve the exercise which are given in your textbook. So after in the next lecture this chapter will be over to you. So this is over to you. Thank you.